Welcome to today's chair yoga class. As always, when you're watching this video, it requires you to have an extra level of self-awareness, really taking care of your body as you go through this practice. As always, ripping, tearing, shooting, cramping pain is too far. So if you feel like you're pushing your body into pain, just take a minute, back off, and also pay attention to your breathing as we go along the practice. If you notice that your breath is getting really short or it's holding tight, again, that's just another sign for you to back off. The rule in life, not just in yoga, is if you can't breathe, you've gone too far. So pay attention to yourself as we go through this practice, even though you'll have this video, this visual to follow along. As you get yourself settled here, find a chair where you can get your feet flat on the floor and something that doesn't have sides so you can move around a little bit. And we're going to just start out with a little breath. So go ahead and put one hand on your belly and the other hand on your chest. And close your eyes. Just feel your body move as you breathe. You don't have to do anything fancy. I'm not doing anything fancy, so your eyes can be closed here. Just bringing your attention into your body as you breathe. If you can, breathe in through your nose, and maybe breathe out through your mouth. Just finding that nice, easy breathing. So that every time you inhale, you're bringing in all the air that you need. And every time you exhale, that exhale can be long and smooth and even. Take another breath or two right here. Just bringing your attention into your body, finding that easy breathing. All right, now let your arms relax and you can open your eyes. Now we're going to start at the neck today. So we're going to just start nice and easy, working our way from the top all the way down. So if you can, sit up nice and tall and focus in on your neck here. This first move kind of looks like you're saying yes very slowly. So what you're going to do is when you exhale, tuck your chin in towards your chest, but try and keep that spine tall. When you inhale, just lift your chin up, maybe looking up at the ceiling. When you exhale, tuck your chin, stretching the back of your neck. When you inhale, just lift that chin a little bit, feeling the muscles of your throat get long. Let's do two more, just like that. Tucking your chin the entire time you exhale. Lifting your chin as you inhale. Maybe one more time, tucking your chin. Now keep your chin in towards your chest. Keep that spine long. Gently roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. It doesn't have to go far. Now keep your head leaning to the right. See if you can lift that right shoulder up to meet your ear. And then just relax your right shoulder and roll your chin back in toward the center of your chest. Feeling that stretch on the back of your neck. Keep lifting through your chest though. Now you're going to roll your head to the other side and lift your left shoulder up to meet your ear. And then just relax that tension. Rolling your chin back in toward the center of your chest. Now lift your head up to center. Again, just get nice and tall here. On your next inhale, you're going to bring both shoulders up towards your ears. When you exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Let's do that one again. Lifting those shoulders. Exhale, rolling back and down. Maybe one more time. Lifting those shoulders. And then rolling back. All right, now we did the one that looks like yes. This time we're going to do one that looks like no, really slow. So keeping your chest forward here, on your next exhale, you're just going to turn your chin to the right. Maybe tilt your head back just a little, find that stretch along the side of your neck, and then bring your head back to center as you inhale. Now we're going to go to the other side, so as you exhale, chin goes to the left, tilting back just that tiny bit. When you inhale, chin comes forward. Let's do that a couple more times. Exhale, turning your chin to the right, only Only go as far as it feels good. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, turning your chin to the left. Inhale, coming forward. Let's do it one more time on each side. If you're getting dizzy, you're going too fast, just slow down. And then bring your head back to center. One more time. Chin turning left. And then bring your head back to center. All right, now let your head stay at center. Again, bring those shoulders up towards your ears. And then roll your shoulders back and down. Let's do that one more time. Squeezing the shoulders up high. And then rolling back and down. All right, now bring your hands together at your chest. What we're going to do is when you inhale, you're just going to push your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And then when you exhale, bend your elbows back down. Now pay attention to how your shoulders feel. You don't have to go straight over your head. You can go forward a little bit. And then bend your elbows back down. Nice and easy. Do this a couple more times. Inhale, extending through your arms only as far as it feels good. Exhale, bending your elbows. Maybe one more time, just like that. All right, now let your arms come all the way down by your sides and maybe shake out your arms a little bit. Now let your arms hang down by your sides. You're going to point your thumbs towards your legs here to start. This is our starting position. On your next inhalation, you're going to rotate your thumbs forward and then out to the sides and as far back as you can, squeezing those shoulder blades together behind your back. When you exhale, come back to the starting spot, thumbs towards your legs. So repeat this movement the entire time you inhale, rotating your thumbs back, stretching across your chest. The entire time you exhale, thumbs towards your legs, pulling that belly button in. Let's see if we can do two more, just like that. You can make this as big or as small as it feels good. Just paying attention to your body as you move. Let's do one more. Nice. Now just bring your hands to your legs. All right? Hands stay on your thighs, above your knees. Don't put your hands on your kneecaps. We're just going to move the spine a little bit. You can stay facing this direction. I'm going to give you the side view because we're going to move the spine a little bit. On your exhale, you're really pulling your belly button in. This time, squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears as you round your back. And then when you inhale, sit up nice and tall, pulling those shoulders down away from your ears. Let's go back and forth a few times. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Do this a couple more times. Paying attention to your body here. No need to speed through. Let's do one more. All right, the next time you're sitting up nice and tall, keep sitting up tall. And take a free breath. All right, now you're going to bring your hands to the seat of your chair. And then just hold the seat of your chair wherever you can reach comfortably. Your hands are going to reach toward the seat of your chair, maybe reaching back just a little bit more so your shoulders are squeezing together behind your back a tiny bit. Now your arms, your shoulders stay in this position. On your next inhale, you're going to lift through your chest. Maybe lift that chin just a tiny bit higher. When you exhale, relax your shoulders. Pull your belly button in. Tuck your chin. Can we do that again? Inhale, you're stretching across the front of your body, your chest, your belly. When you exhale, really pull that belly button in. Let your shoulders relax. Tuck your chin. If you can, two more. Again, you can make this as big or as small as it feels good. Let's just do one more. All right, this time when you exhale, bring your hands to your legs. You're going to walk your hands down your legs. Now I want you to fold forward only as far as it feels good. Try and relax your shoulders, relax your neck. It doesn't matter how far you go forward, you just want to feel that space, that stretch along your back. And then slowly walk your hands up your legs, sitting up nice and tall. And then roll your shoulders again. Maybe feel all that blood drain from your head back down to your feet. All right, so we're kind of working our way down here. Now I want you to bring your attention to your hips. Notice where your hips, your butt is resting on the floor here. on the floor, on the chair. Hopefully not on the floor yet. All right, so bring your attention to your glutes, your butt cheeks on the chair. You're gonna clench those glutes. So when you inhale, the entire time you inhale, you're clenching those butt cheeks tight. The entire time you exhale, you're relaxing. See if you can do that again. Slowly contracting as you inhale. Slowly relaxing as you exhale. Just feel that little bit of work. Let's see if we can do 2 more. Clenching as you inhale. Relaxing as you exhale. Maybe 1 more time. Clenching those glutes tight. Now if you can, keep clenching. Keep breathing. I know it's hard to see what I'm doing. You feel your body. See if you can just relax your right butt cheek. That left side still squeezing tight, maybe leaning to the side a little bit. Now clench both butt cheeks evenly. And then you're just going to relax the left side. See if you can control that release. And then clench both butt cheeks evenly. And then you get to relax both sides at the same time. Oh, you might feel a little bit of work through your hips, those butt cheeks working hard. All right, now we're going to keep working our way down the legs a little bit. So what I want you to do is just bring your attention over to that right leg. If you like, you can hold the seat of your chair so you feel nice and stable. But all we're going to do is when you exhale, you're going to straighten that right leg out in front of you, pushing out through your heel. When you inhale, bend your knee, your foot can come back down to the floor. Just that. Let's do the same leg. So exhale, straightening. Inhale, bending. Maybe 2 more like that. Exhale, straightening. Inhale, bending. Last one. Exhale, straightening. Now keep your legs straight. All you're going to do is point your toes and then flex your foot. Let's do it again. Point and flex. Maybe 1 more time. Point and flex. Good. Now bend your knee and set that foot flat onto the floor. Feel all that work through your leg. Take a breath. Maybe your leg feels really heavy now. You might be feeling that big quadricep muscle. So we want to stretch it out a little bit. So if you can, scoot over to the right side of your chair just a little, holding the seat of your chair with your left hand so you're nice and stable. See if you can step your right foot back behind you someplace. Imagine you're pointing that right knee toward the floor. It doesn't matter how far back your foot goes. You find a spot where you feel stable. All right, now your body's going to stay in this position. We're going to move that right arm. So when you inhale, see if you can just raise your right arm up toward the ceiling. When you exhale, bring that right arm back down. Just that. So inhale. Remember, we're trying to stretch across the front of your body on that right side. When you exhale, bring your arm back down. Let's see if we can do 2 more. Just like that. Inhale, reaching up like you're going to touch the ceiling. Exhale, arm comes back down. Okay, 1 more time. All right, and then let your arm come down. Reach back, grab your leg, pull it all the way forward. Scoot back toward the center of your chair. You should feel really crooked. All right, now we're going to do a nice even stretch along your back. So again, walk your hands down your legs just as far forward as it feels good. Find that even stretch along your back. Take a breath. And then you're going to slowly sit all the way up. Take your time. And then roll your shoulders a little bit. All right. Now I'm sure that your left leg is feeling really jealous. So let's try and take care of that left leg a little bit. Again, you can hold the seat of your chair if you like. We're just going to exhale, straightening your left leg, pushing out through your heel. When you inhale, bend your knee so that your foot comes to the floor. So again, like that, exhale, lifting. Inhale, bending. Let's try 2 more. Exhale, straightening. Inhale, bending. If you start to cramp, back off. Let's do 1 more time. Exhale, straightening. See if you can keep that leg out. You can lower your leg a little if you like. You're just going to point your toes. And then flex your foot. Breathing. Let's do it again. Point and flex. Maybe 1 more time. Point and flex. Nice. And then set your foot all the way down. Feel how heavy your leg got. All right. So we're going to stretch it out. You need to scoot over to the left side of your chair and find a spot. That right foot should be flat on the floor. Your left foot's coming back, holding the seat of your chair with that right hand so you're nice and stable. All right? Left knee toward the floor as best you can. Now when you inhale, you're going to raise your left arm up toward the ceiling, just reaching straight up. When you exhale, bring that arm back down. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach it straight up. Exhale, arm coming down. Maybe 2 more. Just finding that space. And bringing it back down. If you can, 1 more time. All right, now let your arm come down. Reach back, grab your leg, pull it all the way forward, and then again, scoot toward the center of your chair. Now this time I want you to open your feet a little wider than hip distance away from each other. Again, feeling solid and stable on your chair. We're going to fold forward, arms down the insides of your legs this time. And as you fold forward, think about pressing your elbows toward your legs so you get that little stretch on the inside muscles of your legs. Pay attention. Ripping, tearing, shooting, cramping pain is too far. Make sure you can breathe. Try and relax your neck as much as you can. Now slowly walk your hands up your legs. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your feet closer together and take a breath. Feeling that dizzy a little bit? That's okay. Give yourself just a breath right here. All right. Now we're going to do a little series of twists. As we do this, just really pay attention. Again, we're working from the top down. So you can make these as small as you like or as big as it feels good. But really pay attention. Starting with your chest facing forward, we're just going to turn the chin. So when you exhale, again, that no movement, turning your chin to the right. And then when you inhale, bring your chin forward. And then exhale, turn your chin the other direction. Inhale, bringing your chin forward. Let's just do it one more time on each side, nice and easy. Might even feel a little looser this round. Just paying attention as you move. All right, the next time your chin is forward, stay there. Take a breath. Now, I'm going to ask you to use your brain a little bit. The good news is nobody else is watching. So if you mess it up, it's okay. But let's try and do this, just focusing your attention here. So I'm going to have you start by bringing your left hand to your opposite shoulder, left hand to your right shoulder. All right? Now once you find that, you want to let your elbow drop towards your chest so your shoulder is relaxed. And then you're going to turn your chin away from your hand. So turn your chin to the left to start. Here's the complicated part. On your next inhalation, at the same time, you're going to take your hand off your shoulder, reach across the room, simultaneously turning your chin to the right. When you exhale, bring your hand all the way back across to your opposite shoulder, turning your chin the opposite direction. Try and drop that elbow. Let's see if we can do it again. Inhale, reaching across the room, chin turning to the right. When you exhale, bring your hand to your opposite shoulder, turning your chin to the left. Let's see if we can do 2 more. Just find that rhythm. Find that movement that feels good. Try and keep your brain interested. 1 more time. All right, the next time your hand is on your opposite shoulder, stop. Let your arm relax, let your head come back to center. And maybe roll your shoulders a little bit. Feel the difference. Because we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So take a free breath, let your brain relax. And then you're going to bring your right hand to your opposite shoulder. So your right hand is on your left shoulder, that elbow's dropping towards your chest. Now turn your chin to the right to start. On your next inhalation, simultaneously, reach your arm across the room, turning your chin away from your moving hand. When you exhale, bring your hand back to your opposite shoulder, turn your chin the other way. So find that rhythm. Inhale, Inhale, reaching across the room, turning your chin to the left. As you exhale, bring your arm across your body to your opposite shoulder, turning your chin to the right. Let's see if we can do 2 more. Inhale, reaching across the room, turning your chin left. Exhale, bring your arm to your opposite shoulder, chin goes right. Okay, one more time. All right, now let your arm relax. Let your head come back to center. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears, and then roll your shoulders back and down. Can we do it one more time? Lifting your shoulders, and then rolling back and down. Perfect. All right, now check in. If you've had enough of the twisting, you can stop. If you're feeling pretty good, what I want you to do this time is hold on to your opposite elbows. All right, so your arms are out in front of you, holding on to those opposite elbows, but your shoulders can relax. Now your hips stay solid in your chair. This time when you exhale, you're twisting your chest, your arms to the right. Only go as far as it feels good. When you inhale, untwist. Now let's go to the other side. So exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, untwisting. Let's do it again. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, untwisting. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, untwisting. Let's do it one more time. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, untwisting. Okay, last one. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, untwisting. Now let your arms relax. Hands to your legs. Hands resting on your thighs, not your kneecaps, but keep your hands on your thighs. You're just going to round your back. Squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. Really pull that belly button in, stretching along your back. And then sit up nice and tall. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. And check in. All right. I said we were working from the top down, so now I want to do a little something for your hips. So here's the deal. You really have to pay attention. If it feels okay, you can cross your right ankle in front of your left, so you're crossed at the ankles. This is enough. If you want to stay here, you can stay here. If you'd like to make it a little bigger, you can bring that right ankle to your left knee. Now check in. Really pay attention. If you're in pain already, back off. If this feels okay, we're just going to do a little movement. So your hands are on your legs wherever you can reach comfortably. And you're sitting up nice and tall. When you exhale, you're just going to bring your chest towards your leg. Try not to bring your nose towards your knee. You're just keeping that spine tall. And then when you inhale, sit up tall. You stay where you are. I'm going to give you the side view again. So when you exhale, you're just folding over your legs, only as far as it feels good. Inhale, lift up tall. We're going to try and do that 2 more times. Exhale, folding forward. Keep your chin tucked. Inhale, nice and tall. One more time. Now if you can, stay here. Hold your body. Just take a breath or 2 or 7. Try and relax your shoulders. All right, now sit up tall. All right, you stay where you are. What you're going to do is you're going to bring both hands to your right knee. Even if you're crossed at the ankles, bring both hands to your right knee. And imagine you're pulling that right knee towards your opposite shoulder. You might feel a little action, a little stretch up down the outside of your right leg. Ripping, tearing, shooting, cramping, pain is too far. If you can't breathe, too far. All right, so keep pulling that bent knee towards your opposite shoulder. Hold your bent knee with your left hand. We're going to move that right hand. So see if you can reach your right arm around behind you just a little bit. Palm toward the ceiling, like you're holding a bowl of soup. Now hold your body here. You got to keep breathing though. When you inhale, get tall. When you exhale, see if you can twist to the right just a little bit more. One more breath. Inhale, getting tall. Exhale, twisting a little deeper. untwist. Bring both hands to your legs, both feet onto the floor. Now we're going to fold forward over both legs. You go as far as it feels good. Find that even stretch along your back, something that feels good. Take a breath. And then slowly sit all the way up. Take your time, please. As you come up to sitting, maybe roll those shoulders a little. And now check in with your body. You ought to feel a little crooked. But as we go to the other side, just pay attention. If you need to pause the video for a minute so you can reset, take a minute. You have that option. When you're ready, first cross your left ankle in front of your right. And then you decide if this is enough, you stay here. It might be different on this side. If you'd like to make it a little bigger, bring that left ankle to your right knee. And this is the one your hands just rest on your legs. When you inhale, you're getting tall. When you exhale, you're folding over that leg. Bring your chest towards your leg, not your chin. Inhale, lift all the way up. So really the action is just bending at the hips, bringing your chest forward, spine stays tall. Inhale, sit up nice and tall in your chair. We're going to do 2 more. Nice and easy. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lifting up. We're not pushing it, just finding that space. Now the next time you're leaning forward, find a spot you can lean forward comfortably. We're going to hang out here. Each time you exhale, just pull in that belly button in. Each time you inhale, get tall. One more breath. Now sit all the way up, but keep your legs in this position. Now as you come up into that seated position, you're going to bring both hands to your bent leg. All right? Now, if you can, you're going to bring that bent knee towards your opposite shoulder. So your left knee towards your right shoulder. Only go as far as it feels good. When you inhale, get tall. Someplace you can breathe. Now, if you like, keep your right hand on your left knee. We're going to move that left hand. So reach around behind you so your palm is up like you're holding a bowl of soup. When you inhale, lengthen your spine. Just sit up tall. When you exhale, see if you can twist to the left just a tiny bit more. Reaching back. Inhale, getting tall. Exhale, twisting to the left. All right, now you're going to untwist. Come all the way forward. Set both feet onto the floor. Again, walk your hands down your legs, just folding forward as far as it feels good. And then slowly, slowly. Sit all the way up. Take your time. There is no rush. And then feel your body here. Feel yourself on your chair. You might have fallen off a little bit, so adjust if you need to. And then check in. Notice the effect of what you've done. All right, so we're going to end this practice with a little self-massage. So what I'd like you to do is bring your hands to your hips wherever you can reach. And rub around your hips. Just feel that friction, feel that heat. And as you touch your hips, think nice thoughts. They're good hips. Usually we only notice if they're painful, but remember, they're still doing a good job. So think nice thoughts. Now squeeze your hands down the tops of your thighs, down your quadriceps. Feel that big muscle. We worked it pretty hard today. Now as you get down to your kneecaps, rub circles around your kneecaps, thinking nice thoughts for your knees. And then squeeze your hands down the outsides of your legs. Squeezing all the way down as far as you can reach comfortably. And then if you can, bring your hands to the insides of your legs, squeezing up the insides of your legs, coming up to your kneecaps again. Give your kneecaps another little rub. Think nice thoughts for those knees. Even if they're cranky, even if they're a little painful, just recognize they're good. They do a good job. And then squeeze your hands up your legs, all the way back up to your hips, and give your hips one more little rub. All right, now sit up tall. You're going to take one hand across to the opposite side of your waist. See if you can find that spot that's just underneath your rib cage. What we're going to do is just drag your fingers underneath your rib cage, stopping just above your belly button. You don't have to push very hard. Let's do it again. Reaching across, dragging your fingers underneath your rib cage, stopping just above your belly button. We're hitting that diaphragm, that breathing muscle. Let's do it one more time on this side. Stopping just above your belly button. All right, now we're going to do the other side. So reach across to the other side. Drag your fingers underneath your rib cage, stopping just above your belly button here. Let's do it again. Reaching across. Drag your fingers to that center spot. Make sure you're breathing though. Don't stop. Let's do it one more time. Reaching across. Coming back to that center spot. All right. Now rub big circles around your belly button. Think nice thoughts for your digestion. Think nice thoughts for your belly. Even if it's not the shape you like, just be kind. Now bring your hands up to your chest. Find a spot to rub at your chest that feels good. Again, just feeling that friction, that little bit of heat. And then if you like, gently tap at the top of your chest, all the way up to your breastbone, your sternum right there. Be gentle. This is a good way to break up any congestion. Make some space up there. All right, now take one hand and reach across to the opposite side of your neck. You're going to squeeze down the side of your neck and across the top of your shoulder. Now when you do this, think of your hand like a mitten. So you're just squeezing your hand, lifting up. You don't have to use your thumb. When you get out to your shoulder joint, give your shoulder joint a little rub, just wherever you can reach. Again, feeling that friction. And then squeeze your hand down your arm. Try and get as much of your arm in that squeeze as you can. Squeezing all the way down past your elbow, past your wrist, all the way out to the tips of your fingers. And then you're going to rub your hands together. All right. Now we're going to do the other side. So reach across to the other side of your neck, gently squeezing down the side of your neck and across the top of your shoulder. Maybe you want to be a little stronger for yourself. This is usually a good spot if you can find it, where we hold all that tension. When you get out to your shoulder joint, give it a little rub, feeling that heat, that friction. And then just squeeze your hand down your arm, getting as much of your arm in that squeeze as you can. Squeezing all the way down past your elbow, all the way down past your wrist, all the way out to the tips of your fingers. And then just rub your hands together. All right, now your hands should be nice and warm. If your hands are clean, we're going to do this next one. Those nice warm hands, you're just going to take your hands and cup them over your eyes. You actually don't even have to touch your face here. Just let the heat from your hands sink into the space around your eyes. Now keep your hands over your eyes, squeeze your eyes tightly shut. Keep your hands over your eyes, blink your eyelids open and closed a couple of times. And then leave your eyelids open. Slowly peek open your fingers. Let that light in gently. Maybe bring your fingertips to the sides of your head. Give your temples a little rub. And if you like, take those fingertips to the sides of your jaw and give your jaw a little rub. Now if you can, take your index fingers to the corners of your mouth and rub little circles at the corners of your mouth. And then bring your fingers to the outside corners of your nostrils. Find that spot right where your sinuses, your cheekbone meet the floppy part of your nose. Give it a little rub. Don't poke too hard, especially if your sinuses are really tender today. And then bring your fingers to the inside corners of your eyebrows and rub little circles there. All right, now if you can, just drag your fingers across your forehead, smoothing out. This is your facelift for today. And then you're going to take your thumbs and your index fingers to your chin. You're not pinching, but just gently squeeze along your chin, along your jaw. Feel where all those muscles of your face connect. squeezing all the way up to that big joint at your jaw again, getting a little rub. Now if you like, reach up for your ears. The trick here is you're not in trouble, so don't pull very hard. But think about pulling your ears away from your head, just making a little space for your brains in there. And then let your arms come down and roll your shoulders. All right, one more thing. So bring your hands together at your chest again. We're gonna do a little movement with the breath. This time when you inhale, reach up toward the ceiling. When you exhale, reach out to the sides and down. Just take up whatever space you got. And we're gonna make a little noise. So what you're gonna do is when you inhale, bring in all the air that you need. When you exhale, we're gonna go ha 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 until all the air is gone. Can we do it again? Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Ha 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 ha. One more time. You can be as loud as you want. Ha 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 ha. And if it makes you giggle, we win. Thank you very much for playing today. And I hope you feel like you wiggled everything around and took good care of all these parts of your body.